What color is it? It's blue.
Okay, I'm going to read this story. First, we're going to do a picture walk through it. It's called The Paper Bag Princess. What? So what do you see on the first cover? The cover.
I see
A dragon.
A
princess.
Does she look like a princess to you?
No.
No?
A dragon.
Dragon? Okay.
A dragon flying with castles.
Let's see. What about on this page?
Dad!
What do you think's going on?
They got married.
Well, she looks happy, but what does he look like?
Mad.
Kind of angry. What about this?
The dragon flying.
Funny.
That's funny. Look it.
What happened to the clothes? I don't know.
I didn't know people.
How does she look in this one?
Angry.
I wonder why she's angry.
Why is angry? Because
I don't know. We'll find out when we read it.
we eat what with dragon in
Look
his
at that.
What's a dragon?
Big dragon.
The big
I wonder what
dragon.
he's doing. Look at this one. This was cool one.
It's a
It's
fire.
a lot of fire. That's kind of scary.
Yeah, because
That's not scary to me.
Not scary to you?
That's
Not that very scary.
It's very
It's not real. Dragons aren't real.
I'm scared of dragons.
So what do you think this stuff is from?
A rainbow don't scare me.
Doesn't scare you?
It's a spring.
Well, it's not real, so it's okay. Well, what does he look? Do you think he looks tired, maybe?
No,
Or sad?
no.
Or maybe he doesn't feel good?
Yeah,
Think he feel good?
he put the fire out.
What about this? Does he look?
Nobody can never, ever, never scare me.
He's
And nothing,
Wow.
never scare
Okay, what's going on in this one, you think?
And
Look at the people.
me. They're having a fight.
Fight? I think so too. That's what it looks like. And look at this one. Is this a happy picture, sad picture?
Happy.
Happy? Okay, so let's see what happens. So you think the dragon is sick or something. Let's see. Elizabeth was a beautiful princess. She lived in a castle and had expensive princess clothes. She was going to marry a prince named Ronald. He didn't look very happy though. Unfortunately, a dragon smashed her castle, burned all of her clothes with its fiery breath, and carried off Prince Ronald. He's carrying him off. And where's taking him? Elizabeth decided to chase the dragon and get Ronald back. She looked everywhere for something to wear, but the only thing that she could find that was not burnt was a paper bag. So she put on the paper bag and followed the dragon. He was easy to follow because he left a trail of burnt forest and horse's bones. So a beautiful princess, and all she had to wear was a paper bag. Not very princessy. Finally, Elizabeth came to a cave with a large door that had a huge knocker on it. She took hold of the knocker and banged on the door. The dragon stuck his nose out of the door and said, "Well, a princess. I love to eat princesses, but I've already eaten a whole castle today. I'm a very busy dragon. Come back tomorrow." He slammed the door so fast that Elizabeth almost got her nose caught. So he's kind of mad at her. He don't want to eat a princess. Elizabeth grabbed the knocker and banged on the door again. The dragon stuck his nose out of the door and said, "Go away. I love to eat princesses, but I have already eaten a whole castle today. I'm a very busy dragon. Come back tomorrow." "Wait," shouted Elizabeth. "Is it true that you are the smartest and fiercest dragon in the whole world?" "Yes," said the dragon. So he's the smartest and the fiercest, which means the meanest. "Is it true," said Elizabeth, "that you can burn up 10 forests with your fiery breath?" "Oh, yes," said the dragon, and he took a huge, deep breath and breathed out so much fire that he burnt up 50 forests. That's a lot of fire. "Fantastic," said Elizabeth, and the dragon took another huge breath and breathed out so much fire that he burnt up 100 forests. "Magnificent," said Elizabeth, and the dragon took another huge breath, but this time nothing came out. The dragon didn't even have enough fire left to cook a meatball. Elizabeth said, "Dragon, is it true that you can fly around the world in just 10 seconds?" "Why, yes," said the dragon, and jumped up and flew all the way around the world in just 10 seconds. He was very tired when he got back, but Elizabeth shouted, "Fantastic, do it again." So this is him flying off around the entire world in 10 seconds. So the dragon jumped up and flew around the whole world in just 20 seconds. When he got back, he was too tired to talk, and he laid down and went straight to sleep. So he wasn't sick, he was tired. He flew around the whole world. I'd be tired too. Elizabeth whispered very softly, "Hey, dragon." The dragon didn't move at all. She lifted up the dragon's ear, put her head right inside. She shouted as loud as she could, "Hey, dragon!" The dragon was so tired he didn't even move. So he's asleep. Elizabeth walked right over to the dragon and opened the door to the cave. No, Elizabeth walked right over the dragon and opened the door to the cave. There was Prince Ronald. He looked at her and said, "Elizabeth, you are a mess. You smell like ashes, your hair is all tangled, and you're wearing your dirty old paper bag. Come back when you are dressed like a real princess." So he's mad because she doesn't look pretty? Think so? "Ronald," said Elizabeth, "your clothes are really pretty, and your hair is very neat. You look like a real prince, but you are a bum. They didn't even get married after all." So she didn't even marry him. So in typical princesses and in movies, any movies or books that you read that have a princess and a prince, do they usually get married? Right? Usually happy ever after. But she decided, "I don't want to marry you," so she didn't marry him. So what we're going to do is I'm going to have you go back quietly to your seats and sit down, and we're going to do a little drawing activity, okay?
Do you get to draw whatever we want?
No, I'm going to have you draw. Pause it. So do you want to tell me what happened in the very beginning of the story?
Okay, roll
Let's
it.
turn it over so I can see the picture.
And
So tell me what happened first.
They almost got married.
Then what happened?
Then the dragon came to take away the prince.
And what happened last?
Then he burned her clothes.
So what happened at the end? Did they get married? No? So she went off by herself? Good job.